Good evening, everyone. Today was a busy day, but it's July 31st of 2023. It's Monday. Let's see if you can see the board. Right now it's 78 degrees at 26 degrees Celsius at 7:30 p.m., but really it's 7:45. I got sidetracked there for a while. We got the attack of the ants, and I mean the attack of the ants. It's on just one poinsettia, and I tried soap and water, neem oil, deep soaking 3-4 times, moved it to different spots, nothing happened. So I checked today. I thought I was doing good, and more were coming out from the trunk up. So what I did is I soaked it again, swished the ants off all the leaves and stuff, and I got it, and then I put it in here and let it soak while I walked the dogs for about 20 minutes. Make sure there was nothing there. Now poinsettias during growth, they do not like the roots disturbed at all. So all I did was take the screen off after soaking it, and you can see the nice roots that's growing there. Nice flat base. I don't see no more ants in here. So what I'm going to do is, I got my soil mix into the little pot there. That's the soil mix. And before I put it down, I'm going to take a good heaping spoonful of my micus, flip it upside down, put it all onto the roots so I can get this one to grow. Put it on top of there. And all I'm going to do is gently push it in, just like that. Now I'm going to take my little scoop. Well, I can take my big one right now. Just plop it in. And at night it's the best time to do it because I can put it outside and let it rest. Just move it over. These old-fashioned, or these old steak knives for barbecuing work out really good. Now what did I do with my little bamboo skewer? Here it is. Just going to gently, I'm not going to fire it in this time. I'm just gently poking it into the roots because I don't want to disturb them too much. Now I did mix some micus into this mix. And I also mixed in Dr. Earth, a 222 dry fertilizer into the mix. I stirred it up real good into my bucket before putting it in. I got a good ratio in there of sand, you name it, I got it. So let's just put it in, lightly put it in. Now, you're going to say, Tom, are you going to cut these parts that ain't grown off yet? Because we got one over here that's you can't be, you're not being able to see it, but here it is. I could cut it there, and I could cut this back, but I'm not going to do that until tomorrow when the sun is hot. And I'm doing it during the heat of the day because the sap, people that are allergic to the sap wear gloves when you cut it. But the reason why I do that is because the sap itself is detrimental to the plant. So when you cut it, like during the fall or winter months or whatever, the sap flows down. When the sap flows down, all this starts to turn black. So sometimes I use hot water if I have to really do it in the fall or the winter months. Or I'll take a hot rag and put it on there to try to get all that sap off. But I find out that in the heat of the day, the sun dries it out real fast before it becomes toxic to the plant. So, twofold, it protects itself. It protects itself against predators, but it also harms itself for some reason. I don't know why. Now, hopefully this will work out. Let me get the, well, let's see, I got a rock over here. My dragon stone. I could put it this way. Looks like an eye. With an eyelash, that would be a good idea. Put them in there. But I think I mixed up some whatever sand I had left with some peat. I put water in there so it's moist. Let me get my spoon. Oh, Tom, you're all thumbs today. And then I'm just going to put that down. You can see the mix how it is. It's about half sand, about that much sand, and the rest dry peat. And then I put some water in it with Mr. Elephant. And that really helped it to mix real nice. There we go. I wanted to do some more stuff because I got a lot of repotting to do now that I can move better. I can't really pick a lot up in the left hand that's over 10 pounds. But that's all right, this isn't 10 pounds at all, so let's get the eye of the dragon this way. Almost like a dragon's skull. Yes, if you're going to do repotting, try to do it when it's not in active growth, but with the ants attacking it, the ants came. Let's put this down so I can tell you where. There's my skewer. The ants came from here and worked their way up, and there was no aphids on here. Usually when there's aphids, that's when everything goes wrong. So just like that, we get it in. Lasha and Kevin are here. I don't know. Let's see. Can you see Lasha? There's Lash. And there's Kevin's tail. Well, I can't move the camera around too much. Maybe Kevin will poke out later. He's relaxing himself where it's nice and cool. But let's get back to this. So you can see you got a nice fine top on here. All I'm going to do is wet it a little bit, spritz it. I think I'll put it outside because it's nice and warm. And that way there, the roots can dry themselves a little bit. I'll pour it on the head of the dragon. Put it in. I want it to all rinse out. There we go. Mr. Elephant did his job. And now, put it over there. Get some more in, and it's going to have a nice little base. There we go. Just get it in real nice and slow. Now you know what tonight is? It's Monday night, it's comedy night. Oh, and I got something else here. I got a little mud man. We can have him coming this way. Just walking. I'm going to say, Tom, you don't have a path. Oh, there's got a little hole there. There we go. Get this nice and put in. We got it just below the lip of the pot. Come on, Mr. Elephant. We got to get all this stuff out of here. It hasn't leaked through yet. There we go. Now it's coming out really, really nice. Do I have any of my sand left? Oop. Forgot. Remember, always close your Mikos. I got my rubber band. Sometimes they don't seal right. There we go. You can get the big bags, Extreme Gardening, or they sell it on Amazon too. Whichever's your preference. Let me put my Mikos out of the light of the sun. Let me get us. Yes, I got paper towels. And do I have any gravel here? Any left? I don't know. We'll check. Well, I just wiped the pot off so you can see what we did. There we go. It's in there nice and solid. Oh, we got something left. So we can make a little path. Tom, we need the spoon. Mr. Spoon, where did you go, Mr. Spoon? Aha. He's not under, here he is. Right where I thought I left him. And we can make a little path here. Path that way. Like that. It's coming in from the fields. On his way home. Passing a big old poinsettia tree. Or poinsettia tree. There's different ways of saying stuff. You may be right, you may be wrong, but if we go by the scientific name, you're always right. So you can say poinsettia, poinciana, poinsettia. Same thing with cotoneaster, cotoneaster, tomato, tomato. What you gonna do? Potato, potato. Everybody's got a different way of pronouncing the names, but as long as you know the scientific name, you're in like Flint. So there we go. So let's hope the ants don't attack, and if they do, I got one more trick up my sleeves. Diatomaceous earth. It's a white powder I'll just sprinkle on there just to get rid of them. But right now I'm going to put them in a shaded location for a few days so it gets used to being repotted out of season. So hopefully it won't die. We didn't disturb the roots that much because all I did was water to get the roots off. So it's Monday night, comedy night. Jack Benny, Burns and Allen, Jimmy Durante, you name it, you like it. Cup of tea, sit back, relax, and enjoy a good laugh. And for some reason, this camera's a little crooked. If I hold it there, it'll be all right. Good night, everybody. Take care. Cup of tea and a good comedy, old-time radio comedy show when comedy was comedy. Take care, everybody.